This is John. He's been working diligently with his spouse in couples therapy and combination in individual therapy sessions with me here. In our last session, we had been discussing some topics that were important to you. Some of these could relate to your sessions with your spouse, and you reported that males hiding their feelings and not showing emotion was something that you needed to address, as it had been something that you and your spouse had a disagreement on. Where would you say that you initially learned this?
It's how I was raised. My father was military and believed that showing emotion was a sign of weakness and a lack of discipline.
So, how much would you say that you believe in this thought, as in males showing emotions is an actual sign of weakness?
Wholeheartedly. My life and military career have reinforced this belief. Most of the people that I've interacted with in my life have praised me for my poise in high pressure situations and my ability to make good decisions during these times.
Do you feel that there is anyone you know, maybe a friend or a coworker, that would disagree with how you feel about this?
There are probably more than a few, but then again, I don't need their approval.
Okay. So, would you say, like, what situations would this be helpful in your relationship with your spouse?
It prevents escalating certain situations from, let's say, minor disagreements into major arguments or worse.
So, let's see. Could you name a situation, maybe where this thought would maybe not be as helpful?
The only times that I have personal experience that it hasn't been helpful was the occasional bully that was persistent until they actually received an emotional response, and my wife not knowing whether or not she makes me happy.
Do you feel like this is a good thing to think of, for you and your relationship with your spouse, or even, even further with, your children that we've discussed?
I feel that it is a good thing. However, my wife feels that if I showed any emotion, it should be when I am happy. That way, the kids and her will know that I am happy that they are a part of my life.
You've made some good points. I wanted to thank you for meeting with me today, and talking about this in our session. Next week, we can revisit this topic and kind of continue to address things in greater detail.
Well, thank you for seeing me.